Ladies and gentlemen, aviation enthusiasts and curious minds alike, welcome to the thrilling mini-series that will take you soaring through the skies called What Makes This Plane Great? In this episode, we're sticking with the German twin-engine fighter theme by talking about the heavy fighter, that is the Messerschmitt Bf 110. So, what makes this not very manoeuvrable aircraft great? Well, it was a very well-armed aircraft that sometimes had some great paint schemes on the nose too. It was the Bf-110's shark mouth paint scheme that inspired the P-40's iconic shark mouth paint scheme. While the Bf-110 didn't usually fare well against faster and more agile Allied fighters like the Hurricane, Spitfire and P-40 etc., it was, on the other hand, an absolute nightmare for our Allied bombers. Its armament of a couple of 20mm cannon or sometimes a couple of 30mm cannons in the nose, with a few machine guns on top of that, could easily bring down twin and four-engine bombers. And some bomber intercepting Bf-110s would be fitted with either rockets or massive tank-busting type cannons, purely to reap absolute destruction on Allied bomber formations. During the war, as well as being a fighter, the Bf-110 did perform bombing, ground attack and reconnaissance missions in multiple theatres, but the one role where it really came into its own was as a night fighter. Unlike shooting down bombers in the day, where they later had to contend with effective P-47 Thunderbolt and P-51 Mustang fighter escorts, they didn't have to worry about them agile type fighters when it came to shooting down bombers at night. As well as its already deadly armament, night fighting Bf-110s also carried an extra crew member to man its successfully effective radar system. With the help of its own effective radar system and assistance from the ground, they were able to fly underneath the British bombers such as Halifaxes and Lancasters and use its upward firing twin 20mm cannon to shoot underneath the wings of the aircraft where the fuel tanks were. With these so-called Schrager music cannons, they took many Allied bombers by complete surprise. So, overall, the Messerschmitt Bf-110 was an effective aircraft, as long as there was no fast and agile Allied fighters nearby. And judging from my previous two Messerschmitt videos, where I talk about the Bf-109 and the Me-262, Messerschmitt really know how to arm their planes. And that's it for this thrilling journey through the skies. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell, so you can stay up to date with my aviation content, etc. Check out the two videos at the end, or my CD reviews, or even the playlist I've created. Cheers.